How you doing, everybody? Jonathan here, and I have a great question about having to yell like Jillian Michaels. Now, I know as new personal trainers, you look for as much reinforcement on how to become effective as possible. And one of the most pervasive shows on training and exercise in the United States and all across the world actually is The Biggest Loser. Now, in the US, our biggest star in personal training is Jillian Michaels. She's basically the cover person for The Biggest Loser. She gained a huge following based on the results that her clients got on The Biggest Loser and based on how she motivated them. She motivated them by doing a lot of yelling at them, doing a lot of berating on television, and I think, unfortunately, a lot of people put together the necessity of yelling and berating with fat loss and success. Like that's the reason why they lost the weight. And I just wanted to make sure that you guys understand that, first of all, it's a personality thing. For the most part, that's who Jillian Michaels is. All right. So no matter what, you don't want to fake who you are when it comes to training because if you try techniques that aren't really you, they're not going to work. But moreover, when it comes to yelling at your clients, that's not necessary for them to see success. Actually, what I found is the more clients that approach me and say that they want me to yell at them, the less motivated they are on their own. So essentially, they don't just want me to yell at them when they're exercising. They want me to yell at them for not showing up on time. They want me to yell at them for not eating correctly. They want me to yell at them before they leave for the upcoming weekend so they'll eat correctly. Basically, this is a person that lacks the constitution in themselves, which is required in order for them to really lose weight or get toned or whatever their goal happens to be. And the issue here is you will run yourself ragged. You will give away all your energy very inefficiently to a client that will not be able to appreciate it if they need you to yell at them. Essentially, you're not dealing with an adult. You're dealing with somebody that has an idea, has a goal, but wants you to want it for them. And that can't happen when it comes to seeing real success. Your client has to see it for themselves. You're a guide. You do motivate, you encourage, you instruct, but you can't do all the legwork. All right. Essentially, it really should be 10% you, 90% client, because so much of it is nutrition anyway, and those are things that they have to take care of on their own, unless they're hiring you to be a live-in trainer slash cook and they're paying you a boatload of money. But I'm guessing that for most of the audience that thinks that way, that's not the case. Finally, and most importantly, you have to understand that whatever you see Jillian Michaels do on television, it's been edited to get the most, emotion drawing moment of the session. I highly doubt that she yells all the time for the 4 hours that these people are on The Biggest Loser in training. All right, and I've always asked my clients, hey, listen, if I were like Jillian Michaels, because we talk about what happens on television, would you like if I trained you like Jillian Michaels? And most of the people that I would say do well say no. They say, I would never want to be embarrassed that way. It's usually the people that don't have the discipline on their own that think they need to be yelled at. And they want to put the blame on you for their inability to stay committed to their own goal. So personally, when I have somebody say, I need you to yell at me, I tell them up front, listen, that's not my style. That's not my game. And you're going to have to do the work. If you don't want to do the work, then I'm not the right trainer for you because I can only help you so much. So if somebody comes up to you and say they need you to yell at them, unless that's your personality and you're the type of person that just likes to yell anyway, I'd say be very aware of the kind of person that you're dealing with, and don't be surprised when you find yourself having to do more legwork than necessary. At which point you have to sit your client down and let them know, hey, listen, you're an adult. I'm giving you objectives. I'm giving you goals. I'm giving you tasks. If you don't follow them, it's not my job to yell at you like a little kid. It's your job to get your stuff in order, and either you want it or you don't. Just because people put money down for personal training doesn't mean that they're ready to accept the responsibility that comes along with it. They often think that the money that they put down essentially absolves them from any responsibility, and that's just not the case. So you need to communicate that to your client. Don't yell that to them. Talk to them. Speak to them like an adult. Get them to change their habits, and then you won't have to worry about doing any yelling. So, hope you found this video helpful. Remember to subscribe as usual. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, friend me on the Facebook, friend me on Twitter. Share this on Google Plus, share this on Twitter, share this on Facebook, share this on YouTube, share this wherever you can. Subscribe. And remember, direct message me on Facebook, private message me on Twitter. Any questions that I get usually are topics of conversation for these videos. So as long as you keep the lines of communication open, I'll have more content to give you. So stay tuned, more videos to come. And as always, remember to eat healthy, hydrate, drive safe. Stress levels low, get rest, don't slap anybody. Love your clients, they will love you back. I will see you all tomorrow or the next day, and you have a good one.